Good evening, everyone. Today I want to take you back to a time when I was stuck. You know the feeling? I'm going through the motions of life, checking off the boxes, but feeling like something is missing. I was overwhelmed by stress. My energy was low, and I felt like I was just surviving, not thriving. Then, one day something changed. I laced up a pair of running shoes, stepped outside, and started to run. Now, I want to be clear. This wasn't a story of instant transformation. Far from it. The first time I ran, I lasted less than 5 minutes before I was gasping for air, wondering why on earth anyone would choose to do this voluntarily. But something made me go back the next day, and the next one, and so on. Little did I know that decision would change my life. Running taught me something that went far beyond physical fitness. It taught me about resilience, about pushing through mental barriers and finding joy in the process, not just the finish line. At first, it was all about the struggle. Those first few runs were tough, but somewhere along the way, I realized the real challenge was not physical, it was mental. It was a voice in my head saying, "You can't do this is too hard, or why even bother?" Does it sound familiar? We all have that voice, whether we're running, facing a difficult project, or navigating a tough season in life. But with running, I started to learn that I didn't have to listen to that voice. I could push through, one foot in front of another, one breath at a time, and something amazing happened. Slowly, running went from being an obstacle to being a source of strength. The same way you train your body to run longer, you can train your mind to overcome those internal doubts and limits. Running became a metaphor for life. You see, in running and in life, you don't get to skip the hard parts. You can't fast forward through the sweat, the fatigue, or the moments when you want to quit. But every time you show up, you build strength. Every time you push a little further than you thought you could, you redefine what's possible. But here's the thing that surprised me the most. Running wasn't just about discipline and grit. It also became a source of peace, of connection. I started to look forward to those quiet morning runs, just me and the open road. In a world filled with noise and constant demands, running became my sanctuary. It was a place where I could clear my head, breathe deeply, and be fully present in the moment. There's something incredibly meditative about the rhythm of your feet hitting the pavement, the fresh air filling your lungs, the simplicity of moving forward. And with that came a new understanding of balance. Running helped me see that sometimes the best way to handle stress or a tough situation is not to work harder or to think more. Sometimes the best thing you can do is step away, get outside, and move. It's in those moments of movement and clarity that solutions often present themselves, or at the very least, you return with a renewed sense of energy. Running also connected me to a community. I started meeting other runners and I discovered a shared language of support, perseverance, and celebration. Whether it was cheering for someone crossing a marathon finish line or encouraging a friend to get through their first mile. Running became about more than just me. It became a way to connect with others who were also pushing themselves to grow. So, how did running change my life? It reminded me that progress is not linear. Whether you're on the road, work, or in your personal life. Some days are harder than others, and some days you fly. But the key is showing up. The key is learning to trust the process and realizing that journey is where the real growth happens, not just during the finish line. Running taught me that I am capable of more than I thought, and discomfort is often the path to transformation, and sometimes the most powerful to take control of your life is simply to start one step at a time. Thank you.